In a world where hopium and common sense collide, starring the CryptoKeeper and BlockchainCrusader. Welcome to Debate Crypto.
Question everything, trust nothing. It's your boy BlockchainCrusader here, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Debate Crypto, guys. We got some crazy news that's come out between yesterday and today in the crypto space. We're talking about institutional players. We're talking about federal governments, and we're talking about Jerome Powell. We're talking about Congress. We're talking about CBDCs. We're talking about Solana. We're talking about Bored Apes. Once again, it's wild, guys. We're even talking about Bitcoin and Google. Bitcoin and Google. What is going on here? I thought we were in a bear market, guys. I thought we were in a bear market. But this just goes to show you that even in the bear market, crazy things will continue to happen. Crazier things than you can ever imagine will happen in a bear market than in a bull market, for the simple fact that this is where the building begins, in the bear market. That's when all these companies start to build hardcore. So get ready for some crazy news tonight, guys. So if you haven't smashed the likes, share out the stream with a buddy. If you haven't joined Danger Close Alpha, I don't know what you're waiting for, guys. The mint, the free mint, the stimulus drop is coming very soon, in a couple of weeks. And when I say a couple of weeks, I'm talking about the short end of the couple of weeks. And if you've been in our Twitter spaces lately, this past week, I've been hinting at a special date coming up. So if you know what's happening. And from now on, the whitelisting for the free mint is going to be different. It's going to require a little bit extra effort from you guys. So we're going to see all of you guys getting whitelisted in this free mint. You're going to have to be jumping into these spaces because it's about to go down, guys. So the free mint is happening. Make sure you are joining the Discord, making sure that you are staying up to date. You don't want to miss out. Now, let's jump into the markets, guys. Let's jump into the markets, see what's been going on in the markets today. So, vamos a ver qué es lo que está pasando aquí. ¿Cómo están estos precios? So, as you can see here, guys. Oh, there we go. As you guys can see, let me refresh this for you guys. We are at $958 billion, up 3.35% on the total market cap. Bitcoin is up a little bit over 4% this week at 21,358. Ethereum is having a nice little rally here at 13% up on the week, finally over $1,200. But can we hold these levels, guys? That is the question. Can we hold? We have BNB up 11%, XRP up 14%, Cardano up 5% just today. Solana up a full 37% on the week. Solana been doing the pumps, guys. It's been feeling the burn. It's been hitting the gym and getting pumped for Solana summer. So what's going on with Solana? Why is it up 37%? We're going to be covering that here pretty soon. Dogecoin up 18% as well. Polkadot up 12%. Shiba Inu 34%. Avalanche 29%. And so forth. Uniswap a whole 40%. Matic 52%. What is going on? What happened to the bear market? What happened to the bear market, guys? Near Protocol up 20%. Cosmos up 30%. Suspicious? Maybe. Bull trap? Possible. Be safe out there, guys. So let's now jump into the charts and see what is going on in the Bitcoin price. Let's go and check out the Bitcoin price. Here we go. So here on the daily, we've got Bitcoin making itself back into this regression trend, right? This regression trend that we've been in since October of 2021. We've been giggling, bouncing here and there, zigzagging left and right inside this downward trend. We've made it back inside the trend. We fell in the lower end of the bounds when we dropped to 17,000. Now we've come back in. Can this lower bound hold? We will see. In the momentum wave on the daily, right, we're seeing a green dot confirmation that we're getting some massive momentum to the upside. RSI was really oversold, having a little bit of a bounce. VWAP trying to push up, and the money flow is kind of just a little lagging behind a little bit. If we jump down to the 4-hour, though, things kind of change narrative. The momentum wave is peaking up here. The RSI is kind of overbought. The money flow is starting to turn green, starting to flip green, but the momentum is kind of dying out. So we could be definitely heading a little bit lower in the shorter periods of time in the next 4 hours or so. Will this weekend be a green weekend, or will it be a bearish weekend last? We will see. Last weekend we saw something that we hadn't seen in a long time, right? These massive bearish movements that we have not seen for a very, very long time. This could be a big a new trend in the bear market now that we are going to start seeing massive moves in the bear market. But that is not to be confirmed just yet. We do not know for sure. So that's it for the Bitcoin charts, guys. Keep smashing the likes. Greatly appreciate all the momentum happening in the chat right now. Keep blowing it up, guys. Love watching all the guys that are getting whitelisted, jumping into the chat here, jumping into the show. It was great talking to all of you guys in the Twitter spaces last night. So, first article up is Bitcoin and Google. Is buying Bitcoin right now like buying Google back in its early days? Software companies changing the world, one for good, one for evil, kind of like the Jedi and the Sith. I don't know. So one of them is going to bring balance to the Force. So let's jump in here. Let's see what's going on here with this article about Bitcoin being like Google. So here we are. Is Bitcoin like buying Google early? ? Check out the shocking comparison. So, with a recent sell-off, Bitcoin was positioned as the next big thing. It still is positioned as the next big thing. It's been the biggest thing in the last decade of financial technology. So I don't know why they're making it seem with this negative connotation like it's not the big thing anymore. Investing in trading legends like billionaire philanthropist Paul Tudor Jones says it's like investing in Steve Jobs, Apple early, or like getting in the ground floor on Google. A new comparison suggests that even the latest price action is very much like if you had bought Google early. Here's a closer look at the shocking comparison. So Bitcoin versus Google comparison predicts bull finale ahead of recession. You don't say. Let's see. So Bitcoin is a hard subject for many to wrap their heads around. It's not that hard, guys. It's financial freedom. The lack of a physical object associated with the asset makes it more akin to magic internet money. I wonder what they call fiat. Fugazi money, monopoly money. Those who do properly comprehend the cryptocurrency potential compare it to like investing in a piece of the internet. 100% agree with that. It has also been compared to investing in Apple, Google early, whatever. However, a new comparison has inspired by technical analyst Gert van Lagjen. Completely butchered that, but that guy, whoever that is, shows just how accurate the statement might be. So here we're seeing a chart of Bitcoin. We're seeing this wedge pattern. We had a breakout to the upside, kind of a bit of a double top scenario, and now we're sitting right here. Google had something similar, right? It had a wedge pattern and it broke to the upside, had a similar kind of double top figure right after, right? Double top figure, dropped back down, and then started to move back up again, and even hit a new all-time high. Right, so this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. We're on 2 right now. Are we going to be forming 3? Are we going to be forming the leg up to 3 and actually make a new all-time high here? This would be somewhere between 2023 and 2024. We would be hitting the new leg up to the new all-time high before the halving or to occur in mid to late 2024. We would actually be having a drop down, then another bull run to the top. Could this be it, guys? And then obviously this doesn't end very well for Google because it has a massive sell-off, little bounce, dead cat bounce here, and then another massive sell-off once again. Are we going to see at least the first half of this fractal play out? Very possible. Very, very possible. Who knows, right? There's a lot of comparisons now that we have institutional players in the cryptocurrency market, we're seeing a lot more similarities between the cryptocurrency market, the way Bitcoin is behaving, and the way the stocks have behaved in the past. So anything is possible, absolutely. And it's not even that crazy of a time frame. We're talking about 2023 to about 2024, somewhere within that year, for it to have a new all-time high, which is very possible. We had a massive run up through 2020 into the beginning of 2021. So by the end of 2020, we already had hit a new all-time high, which was right before the halving event that happened about 6 months later. So in 2023 will be the year before the 2024 halving. So therefore, we could start to experience a massive run-up towards the later part of 2023, hitting a new all-time high before 2024, right before the halving occurs 6 to 7 months later. And then bam, we kind of start having that massive peak of the bull run, and then start coming back down. Very possible here. I honestly think that is very possible. Up next, guys, killing it in the chat. Crypto Billy says, I am selling at next all-time high just so I can take profits to buy more at lower price. BTC forever, world changer. Dude, 100% agree, right? If you can time these markets, which is very difficult, but this is what we're trying to bring, this education. That's why we have TA Thursdays. That's why we have CVO, Magic Internet Money, Frankie Candles, Garrett. We have TA Tim. We have all these people coming onto the channel. By the way, shout out to Frankie Candles. If you're not watching Frankie Candles every day on BitBoy's channel from 5:45 to 7:30, I don't know what you're doing. That's every day. Free TA. Great education over there going on. So make sure you stay up to date with the markets with Frankie Candles, the Candle Mafia. This is why we're doing this. We're bringing you all this education so that we can try to help you, and you guys can find what group do you guys more likely agree with, your kind of trading styles. Do you guys think more like CVO and like their approach? Do you like Frankie's approach? Do you like Garrett's approach? Do you like TA Tim's and Crypto Jebb's approach? All these people have different styles, but they all come to very similar conclusions here and there. So we're trying to bring this information to you so you guys can make as much profit as possible. Obviously, we're never bringing you any financial advice. We're just trying to bring you education so that you can make the financial decisions for yourself and be as financially positive as possible in these crypto markets, because it is creating a massive transfer of wealth. But the rant is over. Let's jump on in next to the Solana news. Solana coming out here with cell phones now, guys. You're going to have a Solana phone. You're going to have a Solana phone. You get a Solana phone. But the question is, how's the network going to work if they can't even keep their blockchain up, right? Let's find out what is going on here. What is the idea behind the Solana phone? And Solana phone. Let's figure this out, guys. Let's jump into this article, see what they got to say. So, why is Solana going big on mobile and making a smartphone? Solana co-founder Anatoly Yakonovenko, I can't pronounce that, tells Decrypt about its new SMS platform and Android phone, the Solana Saga. So in brief, Solana Labs revealed a mobile phone called SMS and an Android smartphone device today. Okay, cool. So let's get to where is the information here, guys? Come on. Solana's teasers leading up to yesterday's SMS event suggested something to do with mobile, but few could have imagined the twist that was announced in New York City. Yes, Solana Labs has built a mobile software platform, but it's also releasing a smartphone. Solana yesterday revealed that the Solana Mobile Stack SMS software kit, which provides tools for developing native Android mobile apps, walls, and games, also includes a decentralized app store. Interesting. How decentralized is it really? Will it shut it down? Will it shut your apps down if they don't like the apps that you're creating? The company also revealed the Saga is a powerful Android smartphone that will be released in 2023. The co-founder of Solana and CEO Solana Labs told Decrypt that his team has been working on the SMS push for about 5 months. That's not a long time. The hardware itself for a bit longer, also not a very long time. But the idea of improving Web3 access and functionality on the mobile has been in his head for years, particularly given his past experience at Qualcomm engineer, as a Qualcomm engineer. What does it look like with a 1 billion people using crypto? What do you imagine? It's in its device, the device you use every day, he said, holding up the Solana Saga prototype. Woo! That has to be your hardware wallet. Okay. That's just something that we always felt. Okay, cool. So it'll be a hardware wallet. Yippee doo on your phone with a decentralized app store. But how really decentralized is it? They're always shutting down their blockchain. So we'll see about that. The idea went from concept to reality once Jason Keats, founder and chief hooligan at OSM Products, okay, whatever that is. Keats was previously the R&D head at Essential, a startup that made its own Android phone, and OSOM will be doing much the same previously, whatever the device, all the specs, all the cool stuff. The question is this thing going to be running? They're going to be selling it for $1,000. $1,000. That's the price of, any other smartphone, an Android, a Galaxy, whatever it is. Will represent the gold standard for a Web3 centric smartphone. We'll see about the gold standard. The showcase of capabilities on the Solana mobile stack. Every developer that I talked to, we talked to them about the mobile strategy and how to grow the most of the rest of the world. Guys, this is not, but honestly, I don't think this is going to work out for them. I don't think this is going to work out. I don't see how Solana can make this occur and make this a viable product. I think this is going to end up being like Snapchat's little glasses, the little Snapchat glasses that they created, like people could take pictures with from their phone with the little lenses over here, that ended up being a big load of Fugazi. Yeah, I think that's exactly where this Solana phone is headed. Nice little break here. So, moving on, past the Solana, all that Fugazi. Let's get into some of the Bored Ape. If you were here for What If Wednesday and you saw the Bored Ape Nazi Club conspiracy that has been rolling around online recently, we covered it on What If Wednesday. We dove in with Mind Your Biz on all the similarities, and we left a lot of things out because we weren't going to be speaking about it forever. But nonetheless, there's definitely something to look at here. The founders have come out talking about it. So let's see what they had to say. Let's see what they had to say when it came to the Bored Ape information. Of course, it's going to be nothing but denials. But we will see how they excuse themselves this time. So the Bored Ape founders respond to crazy misinformation campaign from Demented Troll. Interesting. See, they're coming after the personality, or the what's the word? The reputation of Ryder Rip, which is the person that revealed all this information, instead of coming after the actual information that he revealed. Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs are made by Nazi racist ? And an elaborate troll has gone far enough, Bored Ape Yacht Club co-founder says. 6 months after Yuga Labs first responded to the accusations that his NFT collection, the Bored Ape Yacht Club, contained racist imagery, its founders have published a blog post addressing the issue in further detail. Okay, let's see. We've become the target of a crazy misinformation campaign. Play the victim. Accusing us, a group of Jewish, Turkish, and Pakistani and Cuban friends, of being super secret Nazis. Co-founder Gordon Goner, whose real name is Wiley Arono, wrote Friday. By the way, just because your ethnicity is something that's not, this doesn't excuse you from the things that are still put in the art that are mixed in with the Nazis. Like, it doesn't matter that you're a Jew. It doesn't matter that you're Turkish. It doesn't matter that you're Pakistani. It doesn't matter that you're Cuban. You can still put in the art, even if you're not a Nazi or you're not a racist or whatever it is that they were saying that they weren't over here. it still doesn't excuse you. It doesn't give you to use these symbols, because at the end of the day, they're trolling people. They themselves are the trolls. But let's continue. He called the accusations insanely far-fetched. Really? They're not far-fetched. All the signs are there. And BS. But shared that in his view, it was time to put an end to all of this. As you may have heard, you've become the target of a crazy misinformation campaign, yada, yada. Garner pointed out that Yuga Labs has already explained much of its origins in previous posts, which were all debunked by the video, but went on to provide further context on the origin of the Bored Ape Yacht Club logo, the Yuga Labs, and the founding team's pseudonyms, among other things. There's a long history of people affectionately referring to themselves as apes in crypto. Garner explained regarding the team's decision to create ape avatars. He also shared a private email that provides insight into the creation of Bored Ape Yacht Club. The fact that they're ape avatars is the least of the matter when it comes to the accusations that were shown and the evidence that was shown about the Nazis thing. It literally, the ape avatar is irrelevant at this point, and with all the evidence that they had, right? It's the Nazi symbolism in the logo. It's the Nazi symbolism in the attributes that they put on the apes, the names that they have as pseudonyms for the founders, right? All tie back to these things. The monkey hands that the Bored Kennel Club are holding in their mouth and that they have within all their puzzles. All of those are Nazi whistles that are being used. So the fact that they're saying, hey, we're just using apes because people ape in crypto, nothing else. The ape has nothing to do with it. The ape is literally the most minor detail in all the evidence that was shown. He also shared a private email that provides insight into the creation of the Bored Ape Yacht Club logo, which was inspired by a skateboard culture, hip-hop, Japanese anime, and streetwear culture, according to the message. Well, the message can say whatever, but when you look at what the Bored Ape Yacht Club logo and the Nazi logo were, you cannot tell me that they are not similar. And they're more than just similar. They might as well be twins. Rips, the creative director who created the website. Yeah, Rips is the guy that created the Gordon Garner. He's the guy that brought up all the evidence about the Nazi dog whistles, and he created a collection, the RR BYC Avatar collection, which has been making a lot of money, and people have been coming after him for it. Yada yada yada. So people are literally coming after this guy, but the evidence is there. No matter how they want to twist it and turn it, the evidence is there for what the Bored Ape Yacht Club has done. So any excuse is just fugazi for me at this point. But moving on, we have Snoop Dogg and Eminem becoming Bored Apes. That's right, guys. This is the crazy things about NFTs. This is the crazy things about NFTs. Excuse me, guys. So Snoop Dogg, Snoopity Snoop, and Eminem become Bored Apes in new music video. NFT-loving rap legends Snoop Dogg and Eminem have released a music video featuring animated versions of their Bored Ape Yacht Club avatars. The song is called From the D to the LBC. And the video opens with a shot of Eminem preparing to record a take in the booth. Yo, why is it so smoky in here, man? He complains to Snoop, who sits in the control room smoking a blunt the size of a small log. Interesting. The Eminem then gets high from the passive smoke and the pair literally go ape, intermittently morphing into Bored Ape Yacht Club's NFTs in a hybrid cartoon live action universe. I'm not going to play the music video here. So yes, the music video cuts between actual Snoop Dogg and Eminem rapping in their music video and then into the animated versions of themselves as the Bored Ape avatars. What I really want to focus on here is how NFTs are really mixing into the culture of people in music, in art, in general culture, right? We have a lot of cartoons, we have a lot of animes, we have a lot of different things that people watch on TV. We're going to be seeing these NFT characters come to life inside these shows, right? We have Seth Green, the guy from the little pinky guy, right? The son of the little pinky guy, right? From the um, Austin Powers movies back in the day, and he's done a bunch of other movies. He's creating a show with his Bored Ape. Other people have created a food restaurant with their Bored Ape. The Bored Apes and other NFTs are going to be more and more mixing into real life culture. And we're going to be seeing a lot more of these NFTs, and not just Bored Apes, but just NFTs in general, come to life in shows. I'm pretty sure any minute now, right? We have Alethea AI. They're creating AIs in the NFTs. They're bringing your NFTs to life. So pretty soon we're going to be seeing NFTs with AIs in them coming to life on shows, speaking on 3D metaverse goggles, all these things. We're going to be interacting with NFTs more and more as every day goes by and the future of cryptocurrencies and NFTs continue to grow. So don't be surprised to see more and more of this coming soon. I don't know if our NFTs are ever going to get to that point. Our NFTs aren't really focused on making, crazy, making a TV show or anything. Could it happen some point in the future? Absolutely. Why not? This is a great story that we're building here. Have you guys looked at the art behind me? Like, have you seen these group of people over here, the fold and the kind of things that they're probably be up to? And then we got these guys over here, the Seekers from DCA, part of the revolution, right? Fighting for freedom. We got a great story. If somebody wants to pick us up and make us into a show, we're more than down. We got the story. Nick and I, we're writing the story in the back in the room. Well, nobody even knows just yet what we're going to be releasing for this project. On top of all the real life utility that everybody's going to be getting with real life experience, going to 3-day survival boot camps. We're going to be bartering. We're going to be learning self-defense. We're going to be learning gardening. We're going to be learning how to grow our own food, water purification, shelter, fire, how to make fire, everything. So we're going to be helping people prepare in real life. At the same time, we're going to create a great ecosystem that can evolve into one of these stories that can maybe become the next hit TV show. Who knows? So make sure you get involved, guys. Make sure you join Danger Close Alpha's Discord. We are going to be minting our first stimulus drop here, which is free. I repeat, free. Real soon, guys. Real soon. So up next, we've got Powell, Jerome Powell, not just the any Powell, but the Jerome Powell, talking about Congress receiving a little bit of information when it comes to the CBDCs. So let's get into that. Let's see what this guy's got to say. So Congress to receive guidance from the Federal Reserve on CBDCs. The Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell said a digital currency issued by the U.S. Central Bank is very important potential financial innovation. I wonder who it's important for. It's not going to be important for us, the people. I can tell you that. U.S. Federal Reserve Jerome Powell said Congress will eventually receive guidance from the Fed on how it would implement a central bank digital currency, CBDC. Speaking before the U.S. House Committee on the Financial Services, Powell said, I think it's something we really need to explore as a country, adding that the prospect of a CBDC's issuance should not be a partisan thing. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they use USDC as their first run as a CBDC, because the connections behind USDC already, the financial connections of who is running that show, should be scary. But whatever, it is what it is. We're doing a great deal of work, he said, mentioning that once the guidance is finalized, it will be Congress's responsibility to draft legislation authorizing its implementation into the U.S. financial system. For years, officials have mulled over the idea of digital currencies backed by the U.S. government and weighing its potential risk and benefits. Trust me, the U.S. dollar is dying. They know it. They can pretend and play along like, oh, no, we don't want CBDCs. Oh, no. We don't want smart money. We don't want money that we can program. And when next time we give you a stimulus check, it's going to be under our conditions where if you don't use it on A, B, or C, you can't use it at all. And if you don't use it by X period of time, then it goes poof, fugazi, gone, and you lose it, right? They're not going to be dropping you any more free stimulus like they did when the fog around the world started, that everybody got free checks. A lot of people put it into crypto. A lot of people put it into other things. People had the freedom to put into whatever they wanted, and most of it didn't go where the government wanted it to go. So that's not going to happen again, guys. Just letting you know. People that think of that think and want universal basic income, this is what it is. This is what it is. It's programmable money that they tell you how to spend, when to spend, and how much to spend. And you got to comply. Or if not, you get none. So here we go. A digital dollar proposal. The Fed has been considering the prospect of a digital dollar since 2017. Interesting. Earlier this week, Congressman Jim Hims, I think I butchered that, but whatever, released a proposal on how the U.S. could issue and implement a CBDC, claiming that it could help preserve the U.S. dollar's role as the leading reserve currency throughout the global economy. That's all they care about. That's all they care about. Reserve currency. That is all they care about. Conserving their own power. Bitcoin is taking that power away from them, but they're trying to keep it no matter what. The longer the United States government waits to embrace this innovation, the further we fall behind foreign governments. That is true. I do believe that. And the private sector. I don't talk about I'm not in the reference of CBDCs, I'm just in the reference of cryptocurrencies. And the private sector. Himes said that the press release, it is time for Congress to consider and move forward with legislation that would authorize a U.S. CBDCs. I do not agree with that at all. It is not time. It is time to not do that. It is time to get into other crypto like Bitcoin, Ethereum, projects that promote decentralization and freedom, not more government control over the people. Absolutely not. Mafia incoming, 100% guaranteed, Crypto Billy, 100%. Crypto Billy says, need a builder character. I build houses, licensed builder in 18 states. Let's how do you say that? Let's biddle. Let's build. Oh, sorry, that's an exclamation point. I thought it was an L. Let's build builder NFT. That's right, baby. That's the engineer. The engineer in our collection will be the one building everything. So here to finally wrap it up, we have a massive news from Binance themselves and institutional players. Very, very interesting here. So let's jump into the show here for the final article. It's the final countdown, guys. It's the final countdown of the show here. So Binance, what do we got going on? Binance is launching institutional platform for VIP high rollers. Wait a minute. It's not crypto winter at Binance, as the world's biggest crypto exchange launches a platform for institutional investors. The world's largest crypto exchange, Binance, has announced the launch of Binance Institutional, a new suite of trading services aimed at institutions, crypto platforms, family offices, high net worth individuals, crypto miners, asset managers, and hedge funds. The new platform offers a plethora of services for its high rolling clientele, including execution and over-the-counter OTC services like instant crypto pricing and algorithmic trading, asset management services, and a Binance broker program for enterprise clients to leverage Binance technology for their own businesses. That's all we need to go into right here, guys. We don't even need to go more into this. Binance is making massive moves. Institutional players are not going away. They're only getting bigger and bigger in crypto, and Binance is building the way on how to get them on ramp even faster. Binance is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, exchange out there. Do not doubt what Binance is capable of. I understand that there's these rumors now. Well, not rumors, but there's the news about Binance being under investigation. Trust me, guys, Binance doesn't lose. Binance has a huge lawyer team ready for all of this. They knew exactly what they were doing when they showed up in 2017 and they started to just go worldwide and forgetting about regulations, and they just stepped over whoever they needed to get to be number one. And they knew that people were gonna come after them, governments were gonna come after them, but they were prepared. They have a legal team stacked like no other, and they are prepared to fight any battle and make whatever pivots they need to continue being number one. And this right here just goes to prove to you that in the middle of a bear market that people have been saying we've been in a long time, since we've been bleeding out for months now, they're making even more moves for institutional players. So everyone that thinks institutional players are not going to come back into crypto, that crypto is dying, Binance wouldn't be doing this if institutional players were not interested, if high net worth individuals were not interested. And this is worldwide. This is not just the US. This is worldwide, guys. Worldwide. Looking right at you guys. Worldwide here. Prepare yourselves for the next bull run. The institutional players will be more than ever. It's going to blow up crypto. Never, ever doubt BNB. Crypto Billy says BNB cheap coin now too. It's at like $200 something right now. BNB was at $30 before the last bull run that we just experienced. $30, and it shot up to $600. $600, guys. I would not be surprised if BNB is kind of like the Ethereum of DeFi. It's literally a massive competitor. They're going to hit $1,000. They're going to break $1,000 in the next cycle if they continue building, they continue doing what they're doing. Right there, they've got smart contracts, they've got NFTs, they've got DeFi, they've got everything. They've got a massive exchange with massive volume on it worldwide. Now they're getting institutional players as well. They're going to be building any minute now. They're going to build an NFT market. Any minute now, they're going to do any other thing that they might be missing, and they are a force to be reckoned with in the crypto space. 100%. Do not doubt BNB. Not financial advice. Keep your eye on BNB, guys. Keep your eye on BNB. Sauce Boss, thank you for the super chat. Says, who would win a UFC fight style, CZ or Sam Bankman? Hey, bro, I think CZ. I think CZ has got it. It's got it going on. Sean goes, Sam Bankman fried his consolidating his power. BNB, one of my faves. Yeah, BNB is something to look at. Definitely something to look at. Sean says, the final countdown. I immediately have the song stuck in my head now. Yeah, dude, 100%. Crypto Billy, engineer equals builder, outstanding. Love it. Guys, I can't tell you enough. When these NFTs for the Danger Close Alpha start minting, it's go time. We're not stopping, right? Things have been slow. We started this project in April, right? The art, the smart contracts, the whole scenario, the marketing, the story, the concept, the ideas, where we're gonna take this, and in 2 months, two months, about to be 3 months, we have created a massive ecosystem, a massive story, a massive project that has long-term longevity. We're gonna be here in the next bull run, right? Getting in now is gonna be the cheapest it's ever gonna be. We're launching throughout a bear market, guys, because we're launching during a time where we believe it's most important than ever to prepare. It's most important than ever to get the skills and the resources you need for any type of scenario that might be occurring here, because we might be facing a few hard years. So we don't care. We're not here for the money. We're here to help you guys. So we're launching during a bear market. When the bull market returns, if we're all still here, if the grid has not gone down, there will be more. This project will explode. This project will push bounds. We're pushing the bounds of NFTs and real life utility like no other project. Give me a competitor. Give me an NFT that is doing what we're doing with real life skills, real life resources. I'll wait. You can drop it in the comments. I'll wait. There is none. There is none. And there'll be many. We're going to set the standard. There will be many after us, 100%. So you do with that information what you will, guys. What you will. We're definitely going to push this. We're definitely going to push the bounds. We have great long-term plans that are going to make this the most what's the word? The most self-generating, proponent NFT that's going to just keep expanding faster than BNB. Let me tell you, it's gonna grow faster than BNB at some points, because what we're gonna be doing is unimaginable right now. If I were to tell you what we already have planned for next year, you guys would be mind blown. You guys would not even think that we already have that planned out, but we do. But we do. We have plans for the next 2 years, guys. Depending how these 3 phases go, which should go amazingly well. Absolutely no doubt in our mind. These next 3 phases, the first 3 phases, the stimulus drop, free mint, the bug out drop, very exclusive for high utility, high reward for a small group of motivated individuals. And then our characters, our chapter 1, right, which is our 3rd phase. After this, it's go time. It is go time. The plans are going to explode. What you have heard in the Twitter spaces, what you have seen in the Discord are crumbs compared to what we have planned for the next 2 years. Next 2 years, that means 2023, 2024 is already planned out. Already planned out. So get ready, guys. DCA Warriors. That's right, Sean. DCA Warriors. Be a seeker. Like always, question everything. Trust nothing. And until next time, hodl like a top. See you in the Discord, guys.